Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. I'm going to be talking about the new banner that just came out for Aerith. Aerith is our new buffer, but not really. Namine is still the dominant buffer, so if you guys already have Namine multiple copies, you don't have to worry about Aerith at all. I'm going to talk about where Aerith fits, what she does compared to Namine, because basically that's what Aerith is, but she is also, just like Namine, can be used as an attacking metal because she's got all the strength with a good multiplier. Yes, multipliers are going to get better, but she's still a solid choice for magic. If you guys do have Elsa though, then you won't have to worry about any other magic metal for a very long time, or until they release something better than Elsa. So with that out of the way, if you guys wanted a quick sum up, no, this does not replace Namine. No, this does not replace Elsa. So let's jump into the banner and let's jump into the metal and see what it does. So banner wise, I like these banners for a couple reasons. One, they're cheap. They're 1,000 jewels. They guarantee a supernova medal in 3 pulls, but that could be another copy of Lee. We all have 100 copies of Lee by this point. So 3 mercy for a supernova can be pretty much anything that's supernova to supernova plus, including herself. She's not a mercy pull. The banner is a mercy pull, but do not be tricked by the within 3 draws. You just get a supernova within 3 draws. So any medal that has supernova Sephiroth, supernova Lee, supernova plus, it is possible to get pluses, but you know, the odds are there. So take that into consideration. Now, there's Aerith. All the way to the top is supernova plus. If we scroll all the way down, there's a lot of scrolling through this. That's how many medals are in the game. So you can see, here's the list of all these supernova medals you can get, and here's all the supernova pluses, the guaranteed 3 mercy pull. So Namine, Chain Memory, Sora, you got Terra Nords, Sephiroth the City, you got all these good medals, but then you gotta look at the rest of the banner, there's a lot of other medals. There's a lot of other supernova medals, so it's a very, very low chance of getting something good, but it might happen. So 1,000 jewels. You get 3 mercy pull for 3,000 jewels. If you guys want to increase your storage, I haven't showed you mine on screen for a while. This is a way of doing it if you want to get that whole point system for Dark Road, but I do not recommend that at all. I'm at 62.3%. I'm missing a bunch of in-between medals. I really wouldn't worry about the little head starts. You know what I mean? Don't go pulling for no reason if you still care about Union Cross. If you don't, and you know you don't have a lot of percentage and you're interested in Dark Road, then banners like these are kinda the go-to if you think about it, especially if you don't have a big percentage. 1,000 jewels for 10 medals is pretty decent, and then you can use those VIP coins if you don't really care about the VIP coins to purchase more of these trait medals, because these aren't in draws. So if you pull and you have 30 VIP coins, buy 1 Pooh, 1 Piglet, 1 Rabbit, you know what I mean, and then you get 3 more medals towards your percentage. But that is like, that's only if you want to care about the Dark Road stuff, that campaign. So the banner wise, I don't like the non-mercy pull. For a newer player, even then I would kind of just be like, stay away, don't worry about it, you know what I mean? Just wait, be patient. You might get her out of this pull over here, but again, these banners do work with the point banner down here. So pulling a bunch of times there, get nothing, sell all those medals that you don't need for sub slots, and then go into the draw point banner and see what you get. Now currently I'm at 0 jewels because I played the smart route and I went for Axel, I went for Elsa, and that's pretty much been carrying me through Coliseum. I made top 500. I got more attack boost maxes. If I go sorts, undo, newest, you can see right here attack boost 12 max SP gauge 2, and I got a bunch of them all the way to over here, 12 max SP gauge 2. So I did make top 500 with these Keyblade setups. You've got Counterpoint, you got Sleeping Lion. I'm just waiting currently for the next power medal so I can do my Fenrir. Once I get Fenrir up and running, I'm pretty much done. So I'm saving jewels towards that, since I spent all my jewels towards the magic and the speed setup, and my hands are clean. Now I'm just going to save till Anniversary. Anniversary is around the corner, so a banner like this is another reason to skip. So talk about Aerith. Now they've got the banner and all the other things out of the way. Aerith is Namine, but she's lacking in some areas, but she's also better in some areas. So altogether, Aerith has 40,000 strength at a 78.33 multiplier, very respectable if you don't have Elsa, straight up attacking medal. She has an AoE target effect, deals 6 hits 1 turn. She gives you 2,500 metal strength, so any metal in the game, reverse, upright, speed, magic, doesn't matter, they're getting 2,500 metal strength, so that's solid. You guys want to see that on like pretty much every metal you have in your Keyblade setup. Now you get strength, upright, and PSM strength by 15, and she also raises your defense and PSM defense by 5. So she's a buffer slash tanking medal, but tanking has been dead for a very long time since you have to 1 turn, 2 turn, or 3 turn an enemy. Anything beyond that, you don't get the Mickey heads because all Mickey heads are connected. So already tanking medals are just obsolete unless the quest says just continue or complete without having to continue. That's all you gotta do. So tanking would be viable there, but that's usually for like gems, not jewels, so not really worth it. Now, for the enemy debuffs, you've got defense, upright, and PSM defense down by 15. Now, the reason I emphasized upright is because people are saying, well, this medal is going to be better than Namine because it's stronger, all that. The thing about Namine treats everybody equal. Namine gives reverse and upright buffs, and debuffs reversed and upright, where Aerith over here only does upright, nothing else. Metal strength buff is beautiful for everything, but buff wise on your Keyblade, you can't just slap her on a reverse Keyblade and she will go doing everything for you. That's not how that works. Unless your reverse medals have the reverse buff already, like Sephiroth does, you know what I mean? In that case, then you don't have to worry about the reverse, but she is not universal like Namine is. Namine does upright and reverse debuffs. She only does upright. So, the difference between Namine and this medal, you've got counter +1, where I'm pretty sure Namine has counter +2 for the enemy. So the enemy's red numbers above its head and the blue numbers, they get increased by +1 on Aerith. Namine will give you +2. You got HP max, that's the same for both of them. Gauges +3, so here's another one. Aerith gives you 3 gauges, Namine gives you 5 gauges. So you're only restoring 6 with extra attack, where Namine will restore 10 gauges with extra attack. So there's that. They both cure ailments, they both cause 0 gauges to cast, they're both tier 10. Now, here's where another part where Aerith is stronger than Namine. If you're not counting her as a buffer and as attacking medal, again, she's got 40,000 strength with a 78.33 multiplier, where Namine has a 37,000 strength with a 79.65 multiplier. But Aerith is a supernova plus. Namine is only a supernova plus. So what does that mean? Aerith supernova is super effective against power enemies. So if you bring Aerith and you use a supernova, it's got a 240 multiplier, and it's going to do extra damage compared to just a supernova medal fighting the weakness. So Namine's power versus speed. Namine's supernova is just going to do the super effective damage, not the mastery of that, because she's not supernova plus. So already Aerith has the better supernova. She increases your metal strength by 5,000. Same thing like Namine's guilt supernova. She increases the guilt of enemies by your metal strikes by 300%, where Namine only does 280%. So there's an extra 20% off of this compared to Namine. So if you're only using her for upright setups, it works out beautifully, especially a magic setup with Aqua. Aerith is going to be really good. And Aerith does have 2,500 metal strength, where Namine only casts 2,000. So you're getting an extra 1,000 metal strength out of Aerith compared to Namine. But is that worth chasing for? No. Is the extra damage worth chasing for? No. It's a non-mercy pull. Just stay away from the banner. If you get Aerith, solid metal, really good. Is it replaceable for Namine? Yes, in certain situations. Is Namine better universal? Yes. Namine is still your dominant buffer medal and can be used as an attacking medal. So if you have multiple Namines and you want to use a power medal, Namine can be your attacking medal. Attack boost 12 max on it. Perfect traits. Go out the door, she'll do damage. Same thing with Aerith as well too. But the whole does Aerith replace Namine thing in only certain Keyblade setups. But is it necessary? No. In most cases, Namine and Aerith isn't necessary because of Renova medals, and you rather just save up for medals that have the Renova, where they cast all your supernovas all over again. So if you look at this setup, I pretty much am not using a Namine, and if I had Aerith, I would use it on this setup, hands down, but I currently don't. So this is what I brought in to every quest, and so far it has been murdering. This is just all you need. Aqua has Renova. I put second chance on her, and then she just casts all my Elsas, my second form Sora. Demix doesn't have a cool supernova, so womp womp, but that's pretty much my setup. If I did use the new Aerith, she would probably go as one of my attacking medals, to tell you the truth. But at the same time, if you have this many Elsas, just don't worry about it. So that's the Aerith melt. I'm pretty sure I got everything. If you guys are going for this, let me know down below. My high recommendation is skip on the banner. It's not a mercy pull for the specific medal you're going for, so usually just skip that. Wait for the 5 mercies. Aerith is a replaceable Namine, but Namine is still the dominant buffer in all situations. Upright situations, Aerith wins, obviously, but again, we're waiting for that Namine, Aerith, Kairi Shion buffer that has Renova attached to it and increases metal strength for all medals in the Supernova and in the cast. We want a TVA medal that is also a Namine / Kairi Shion medal. That's what we're looking for. Save your jewels for that buffer if you guys already got Namine. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.